Reeves.
Just thought about meeting our first guest. Now, she thinks that most men are scared off by her 5-year-old son and 15-month-old daughter. She claims that she's only had 9 dates since her divorce. And she says that all of them were terrible. Please welcome Ellen Herman. Yeah. Hi, Ellen. Welcome back. Well, what's wrong with these guys you've been dating, Ellen?
They fall in 2 categories. First one being they're just very self-centered. They talk about themselves constantly, and you are non-existent no matter what you look like. And the second ones are very possessive. You go out with them, they seem real nice, but at the end of the day, they want to know your whereabouts. They want to make plans for 2, 3 months, 4 months down the line. I'm not even sure
2,
I
3,
want
4 months down the line.
And I don't even want a second date half the time.
Yeah. Well, hopefully things went better. We're going to remind everybody what happened yesterday. Our studio audience saw Ellen's 3 choices. They voted for one. Going to take a look at all 3 and catch you up. First, Scott. Scott used to be a male stripper. We don't know what Scott's doing now. Michael, women love him for his cooking and his kissing. And we have a second Michael. He likes to do impressions. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday. We'll get that later. Right now, Ellen, who did you choose?
I chose Michael, too.
Michael, too, the impressionist.
Michael's backstage. Say hello to Michael Smith. Hey, Michael. Make yourself at home back there, and welcome to the show.
Well, here we go, Ellen.
Okay. I rented a limousine.
You did?
To pick him up.
You rented a limo?
Right. We had...
Well, the key thing is on this is we don't provide that much money.
No,
so
you don't.
You obviously, I mean, I know we don't. You ever been picked up by a limo before, Michael?
Well, yeah, when I got married, but it was, a loner.
I got news for you, Michael. They're all loners. So now what happened? You go pick him up.
I pick him up, and we go on our surprise date. He didn't know where we were going.
Now, did you get a good look at her in the limo, Michael, or did you wait till she got out, or what?
Yeah, I saw her when she got out, and oof. Yeah. I saw her. First thing I saw was those gorgeous blue eyes, and then the smile, and boy, all I felt was my heart. But it was beautiful.
So far, so good.
Yeah, in the limousine. They had it decorated with all kinds of balloons and stuff, and he was on one side and I was on the other, and he was complaining that the balloons were in his way.
Say, you should have brought a safety pin with you or something, Michael.
No, we just had him move over. I told him to move the balloons out of the way. It was just a ploy to get him to sit next to me.
Yeah. Did you pick up on that hint?
Well, actually, she said something, but the sun was in my eyes,
right.
too. We were right in the skylight thing in there, and the sun was, shocked me, really. It was really hurting my eyes.
Yeah.
So, I had to move. I just had to, so I...
Now, let me ask you something, Michael. On the tape yesterday that we saw, you did a Jimmy Stewart impression and thing. And did you do any impressions for Ellen?
Yeah, I did a little Kermit the Frog.
Little George Bush, and didn't want to be prudent about the whole situation.
Prudent, yes. So now what?
So,
were you amused by that, by the way?
Very
Because he
amused.
says some women aren't amused by it.
No, he had me laughing the whole date. It was hilarious.
Good.
So we took him down to Van Nuys, and we caught a helicopter and took a helicopter ride around the Hollywood sign.
Ellen, gee, me crazy, Ellen. A limo to a helicopter? Did you come into some inheritance or something? Well, now, okay, so you get into a helicopter. This is a pretty elaborate date, Michael.
It was, pretty impressive. I
really?
didn't know anything was going on. It was wonderful.
So you get in the helicopter.
We had to share the helicopter with another couple. We didn't know them, but they had just been married, and one of the couples had to split up. One person had to sit in front with the pilot, so I volunteered.
Yeah. Did you mind? Well, that's kind of nice of you. I mean, if they just got married, I mean, good night.
Yeah, it was nice, Chuck, but, they got married. Their romance should be over with by now.
So now you're looking at the city, I guess.
It was just sunset. It was really pretty. It was really nice. And we drove right by the Hollywood sign. Fog was coming up. It was really nice.
You don't drive in a helicopter. At least if you do, you're in real trouble. So you flew by it.
Yeah, we flew right by it.
Okay.
And I brought a camera to take some pictures, and he had the camera, and I put my hand behind to get the camera, and he thought I wanted to hold his hand. And we had microphones on and stuff. We were talking, like, no, I only want the camera.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was a cage there. But after that, we had dinner. And I really got to know him over dinner because it was quiet and there was no one there. And he didn't fall into my 2 categories. There's a 3rd category out there that I didn't know existed, and he fits the bill.
Really?
To a T.
So now what's going on after dinner here, Michael? Are we still holding hands or what?
Well, we finished dinner, and she had somehow brought a car up to where we were having the dinner with the helicopter ride and everything the night before, because I guess she was afraid, like, if it was really bad, she could, like, split. And,
Is that why you brought it up?
No, I just had the limo for the first part of the date.
I see. Okay. Go
so
ahead, Mike.
we were walking out to the car, and we walked out, and she opened the door, and she said, you don't mind if I kiss you?
She said that to you?
She said that to me, Chuck. She said she didn't think she could handle driving all the way back and forth.
And did you look at her and say, no, not the point. You know the commercial I'm talking about? No.
Not a chance, Chuck. Not a chance.
Too early. Too early.
No, it wasn't too early.
No, you didn't do that at all. Huh? So you kissed.
Yeah, real nice.
First kiss. Now what happened?
I got real chatty, real nervous, and I talk a lot when I get nervous. So we got in the car, and he just leaned over and pulled me close and gave me another real long kiss and made me feel at ease.
So he shut you right up.
Shut me right up. He can shut me up as much as he wants. I'll take it.
Okay. So now where do you go?
I took him home, and he gave me a kiss goodnight and dropped him off and left.
Well, what a great
It
date.
was really fun.
Yeah. Well, Michael, this is, I don't know what you call it, a moment of truth or not, but it's kind of, she said that most men run from her because of her children. How do you feel about that?
Actually, I like the idea. I have 2 small nephews, Chris and Gregory, and they're they're really close, and so I love kids. I think it's great.
This is great. Oh, nice date.
From
Nice
heaven.
date.
That's from heaven.
Take a look and see what the audience picked for you. Michael 2-2. Yeah, 53%. Can I ask him out again? I don't think we can afford your kind of date, but, if you want to, we'll pay for what we can.
Would you like to go out with me again, Michael?
Yeah! Come on out. Well, what a great date you had.
Yeah, the greatest.
No
Great.
kidding.
Best.
Thank
Best
you
date.
both very much for coming on the
Thank you
show
for
and
having
stay in
us.
touch and let us know how you're doing.
Thank you very much.
All right, going to come right back with another couple right after this. Stay with us.